Today we are back with an updated version for the Godspeed Wizard build, one touch, one kill. And this time around we are using this build, the updated build in an open world Inferno 5. And only utilizing 1700 resonance. The last time I put out the build Godspeed build for the Wizard, there were some players saying I was achieving that result because of my high resonance and 5-star gem. And so I decided to drop my resonance to 1700 and utilizing only one 5-star gem, and everything else is just a combination of 2-star and 1-star. And this is currently Inferno 5. Like I said, we are basically killing everything as we touch, and you can see the kill streak. We are almost 1500 here, and so the builds work really well even for low spender. And we will go back to down in a sec. There we go, the yellow is dead that quickly. And by the way, the combat rating is a bit lower than the requirement of the difficulty, and still we are dealing this much damage. And so in Inferno 4 this won't be an issue at all. Again, I'll showcase the difficulty in a sec. There are a few players here now, so it's better, I guess. So difficulties Inferno 5, we can see, and the resonance that I have is 1755 resonance. Now I will go back and talk about the builds. Alright, we are back at the camp. I will talk about few of the things here. First, the important bits. You need to have a proper gem setup that amplify your damage, like the Berserker Ivan Star gem. I was using it, but it was only rank 1. Then I was using Change That because I did not have anything else, and this is one of the gems that I use inside of my Awakened gem. But this was somewhat working as I was leaving enemies behind with the dot, and it was actually giving me a maximum of 10% damage increase. And the important gems I would say in this setup were the Mother Lament and the Viper Bite. The menu is getting bugged, but anyhow, Viper Bite was really important. It was leaving enemies with the dot hit, the poison, and then Mother Lament was also really important and giving us some critical hit chance. And then the Pain Claps was increasing the damage by 13%. Again, really important gem. Will not recommend Power and Command. You guys can go and grab something else. And same for the Vitality Shot, you should be using something better. But the important gems in my opinion were the Viper Bite, Mother Lament, Berserker Eye, Pain Claps, and I was only using Seeping Bile here to apply some more dot hits and leaving enemies behind. If we look at the base damage of the gem, it was same as the Viper Bite, 45% at rank 6. So if someone thinks that that gem was doing a lot of damage, it was not. It was giving me more resonance but not more damage. The base damage was 45%, same as the Viper Bite. So now that is out of the way, few important things that you will need to focus on is going to be, first I will start with the family bonuses. You will need the beneficial duration on your family bonuses as much as you can. Then you need the critical hit damage, and then you need the all skill damage increase. On your gear, you will need to stack up more beneficial duration to extend the duration of some of the skills we are using in this setup. Same for the pens, try and go for the beneficial duration, and if you can, try and get the skill cooldown. It will help us move a lot faster without having any downtime for the Lightning Nova that is being used for the movement speed and tagging enemies with the dot hits. Anyhow, for the set pieces, I was using again 2-piece Ritus Argus to extend the duration of some of the skills, and then I was using 2-piece Banquet of Eyes to extend the damage of the harmful effects like the fire and the poison. Really helpful. It overall increased the damage of everything when we apply the dot hit on the enemy. And then I was using the 4 pieces of new set that came out. It was helping me apply the fire on the enemies as I leave them behind, and also extending the duration of that fire by 30%. So that was my setup for the set pieces. And as for what items I were using, I will just go here at the essence transfer. We'll let you guys see this real quick. This headpiece was really important, increasing the rate of dot hit we were doing against enemies. Then the chest piece for the lightning nova spire spark, giving us that movement speed that was needed. Then the new shoulder, every time I was using the meteor, it was increasing the damage really good. Then the meteor follow us with these legs, and then I was using the rift craver to apply the dot hits on enemy if I was unable to hit something as I was moving. This was helping me apply the Viper Bite dot, and then it was also applying the Seeping Bile dot, and then that was turning into Fire dot hit from 4-piece new set piece. I was using the Siphon here just for the 3.6% cooldown reduction, and then I was using some more cooldown reduction for the Lightning Nova, and at the end I was also using some cooldown for the slow time, really important. For the skills, I had the Electrocute, Lightning Nova, slow time, Arcane Torrent, and the Meteor skill to apply some fire as I move. And for the Paragon, I was using the Weaver since I don't need the Treasure Hunter. Every piece of gear is rank 30 for me. So this was somewhat done with only 1700 resonance in Inferno 5, and you guys saw that we are still doing one touch, one kill, and moving at the godly speed, the god speed. With that, I'm signing off. See you all in the next one later.